Okay guys, welcome back to a new video. Today we're out here in the woods and we're basically going to be setting traps. First day we're setting traps this season, so let's get into it. So what I've done right here is I've taken and I've set a dog proof right there. I'm up here on this mound by this pond and whatnot, so I've basically taken the dog proof, staked it down, put some sardines in there, and put this shiny sardines can right beside it. Alright, so now we're on the other side of the pond and we're at this big tree right here that supposedly has coons in it. So I think we're going to put 2 traps around the tree. Alright, so what I've done here is I've taken the dog proof, set it, put some sardines in there, pushed them down in there, and took the sardine can and just set it on top. Alright, it's going dark, the sun's already set, but this is what we're looking at. Right here's where the trap's at. Right there's the hole, the bait's way down there. I put some sardine juice around it. There's the lid. So yeah, basically, trap's right there, hole's right there. Alright, so it's a few days later after we've set the traps, and I've come out here to check them to see if we've caught anything. I set 6 traps total. By the way, I'm wearing orange so I don't get shot. Coming up on the first trap, and we do have something. We've caught ourselves a possum. Alright, so we have the possum right here, and I don't want to keep him, so we are going to be releasing him. So I would recommend wearing gloves, but I've done this many times, so I'm not going to. There he is, away from the trap. Eventually he'll wake up from his death spell and go walk away, take a drink from the pond, and then climb up in his tree. Okay guys, so it's a few days after I've set my trap, and I came out here and I've already checked 2 traps, and I'm out here at the 3rd one, and we've got ourselves a red fox. Alright, so we're going to be dispatching this fox with a .22 pistol. Alright guys, so here's the fox right here after we've dispatched it, took it out of the trap, and now we're just gonna reset the trap and hope we catch something else. Alright guys, so we're back at the house. We're in here in the garage, and we're basically gonna be skinning this guy up and then taking some meat off of him to eat. So the first thing you're gonna do when wanting to want to do when skinning a fox is right here. They have a color change going through here, like we're white and red. You're just going to want to cut down that color chain the whole way up. Alright, now we're just going to work our way. I've basically worked it down the legs. Now we came to the tail. And basically, I pulled it down this far past the tail. And now basically what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut a little slit down a little ways to about right there. And then I'm just going to work it down the tail, and then we'll let a tail stripper do the job. Alright, right now I'm looking at the meat, and I'm looking at the legs right here. And I think I might take the legs for some of the meat. So I'm just going to come in here. I'm just going to cut into the bone all the way around. Now we're going to take this handy little tool, a tail stripper. We're going to put it on here. And slide the tail out, just like that. Just going to take it and work our way down there. And if we can get our finger in there. Right here, I'm just going to cut off the arms. Alright, now that we've got down this far, you can see that there's there's a white bulge right here and here. Those are the ears, so you're going to want to come over and you're just going to want to cut them, just like that. Alright, now we're down here at the eyes. I'm going to cut out the eyes just like that. Now you can probably stick your fingers through its eyes, pull it down until we get to the bottom, in which we will cut off the nose. Just like that. Then cut off the back lip. Alright, so right here's the final product looking thing. Right now it's a little bloody, but once we get it washed up, fleshed, and on the stretcher. Alright guys, welcome back. It's a few days later. I'm in here in the kitchen, and I'm today going to be preparing this fox to eat. So according to Mom, the best way to do this is to do it in a crock pot and slow cook it. So that's what we're going to be doing. Alright, so now I'm going to take this big part out of the crock pot and I'm going to fill it with water, just a little bit, maybe like that much or something. I'm not sure, however it works. Alright, so we filled it up, we put about that much water in it or something like that. And now, we're going to move on. Alright, so right here's the crock pot, and now I'm just going to take this meat that I kept in the freezer. I'm going to take it and I'm going to put it in here. Alright, so right there's what it looks like. Alright, so now what we've got is pepper, salt, and garlic sea salt. So because I have time and I'm kind of bored, we're just going to do a montage of all these three individually. So alright, so now I'm going to take the crock pot and turn it to high and put the, where's the lid at? And put the lid on. And we're just going to let it sit for I don't know how long, but until it looks ready. Basically this morning I took it and I put it in the crock pot, and then I went hunting all through the afternoon, and now it's about 8 o'clock in the evening, and I just pulled it out. So here on my plate I have the meat right there, and then I have ketchup, barbecue sauce, and a hot sauce. Alright, so I'm basically just going to take a piece of fox meat just like that, and now I believe I'm going to dip it in we're going to start off with the ketchup. Here we go. Wow. Well, It tastes like nothing I've ever eaten before. Put some in some hot sauce. It's good with hot sauce. It's kind of stringy. Barbecue sauce. It tastes kind of like a mixture between beef and goat meat. But and then it has like a little bit of a taste of its own. Like I have never... Let's get another piece. It still kind of tastes a little sketch, but it's not horrible. I mean, if I were to be in an airplane flying over a jungle and I crashed the airplane, or if the pilot crashed the airplane or something happened and I had to survive on my own in a forest or something, I had to eat this. I'd probably start off with eating fish, and then maybe turkey, deer. But this right here, it's okay. Okay guys, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you want to see other Catch and Cook videos like this, click right over here to see a Catch and Cook playlist. If you want to subscribe, click right down there. And if you want to see the last video, click right down there. But I believe that's all for now. I'll see you in the next video.